7:17 a.m. My appointment is in an hour. Getting ready. I'm doing some stretching, journaling, and drinking. My last day with these. Ew, it's got schmutz on it. So basically when this thing goes flying.
What degree?
No. So they told me.
Do they know that if you're getting permanent retainers?
I think I will at one point, but I may not keep them on forever. You know, like once I'm done. I may not keep them on forever. Basically all they've told me is that I will need elastics.
Well, yeah, most braces do.
What's that?
What?
We have like a little patch of yellow, almost like someone slapped you in the face. Like you see right here, am I crazy? It looks like a little yellow bruise.
No, that's not.
Did you get slapped in your sleep? Oh no, it came off. But yeah, all I know is that it should be 12 to 18 months. And honestly, again, she's like, I'm such a perfectionist. And the other dentist was like, yeah, you can tell her at one point to just take them off because she goes to, I'm just gonna go as long as she says. Yeah, so I'm gonna go until she says they're my teeth.
Honestly?
She can't fix them no more when they're perfect. I mean, he worked magic with your teeth. I mean, your teeth were jacked up.
I mean, he's worked magic. I've seen 4.5 photos of people with teeth much more jacked up than that. That man's worked magic all out.
I was so happy. I almost didn't sleep in my retainer tonight because I'm like, it's useless. But then like it just felt so weird not doing it, so I just went and put it on. And I was like, what if something happened tomorrow and I don't get my braces, and then all of a sudden my retainer doesn't fit? Sutton's teaching me Cockney. But I'm wondering, like,
1 minute to get there, floor it. Floor it!
It's 8:20. It's
no, I thought it was 8:15.
no.
This whole time I thought it was 8:15. Never mind, we've been so good this whole time.
Yeah, that's what I was. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I thought it was 8:15.
I said it was 8:20 or 8:15. I did say that to you, but it was 8:20.
I only ever heard 8:15.
I almost forgot. I thought we were going to the second one, which is this way too. The other orthodontist. Yeah, I'll show you them as we pass by because they're literally like 2 minutes.
Was it over here?
Yeah, it's in the ceiling, and it's on the 3rd floor. I don't know those. They have a machine that you can like get sparkling water from or plain water, and you can flavor them. And I was like, what? Okay. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I should go here. I'm like, just for this?
I don't know what
I'm debating whether or not I want to like get permanent retainers or not, just because some people say like it could irritate some people's mouths.
I will tell you that these people that did my permanent retainer are so good.
Well, I'm gonna have one for a little bit, at least for maybe like a year or so.
I never had any issues with my permanent retainers at all.
Well, some person said
Especially when
that
you had a water flosser. Yeah, Rebecca had issues with her permanent retainer because she said they kept snapping.
Twice.
Mine never.
But you know what? She got hers from Dr.
Shelley, right?
Yep. Thinking
This
too
is
much
the best
into it.
orthodontist in town.
I know. In the tri-state area. No, the thing I was thinking too much into, and you're probably gonna be like, wow, you're so ridiculous. Because yeah, is that this one person said she was getting health issues from having the metal in her. I know, why are you just going around this way? Having them. Oh, I didn't even show you the other dentist. So funny. It's like, okay, we'll go back there. It was in the last tall building. That she kept having like issues with her body because of having the metal in her mouth.
Is it metal better than plastic?
It is, but you can get metal toxicity. So I don't know, that's the only reason. Do I think that I'm gonna have it for at least a bit? Yeah, because I think I want my teeth to settle.
Female. This is a different orthodontist. You call it my teeth like drinking?
I can't imagine why not. You think they whoa! Okay, my last moments without braces. Goodbye.
The issue putting my metal one on. You know?
Yeah, but your metal one is already in.
No, my.
Oh, you had
I don't have a plastic one. I have a.
Every time I bite down, I feel like I'm gonna break something. Like I'm not sure what I'm like. It feels like I'm biting onto something that's not my teeth. Maybe it's because like when I'm biting into this, it's like it's hitting my braces as well. It is day 2 of having braces. It is the morning. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Definitely I was told day 2 is going to be like when you're sore, and my soreness definitely started on day 1. Like it was not like aligners at all. It starts on day 2 with aligners, especially when you're wearing rubber bands because there's that pressure and you can't fully It was such a weird sensation eating for the first time. It felt like I was gonna break everything. Like I was just trying to take small bites, and then food gets trapped really easily in like the brackets, which I mean, you know, but you don't know. You know, like you don't know how easy it is and how hard it is to get out without like actually going in the bathroom and like rinsing out your mouth with water or like brushing your teeth. So the terrible thing about liners is when you pop off your liners, it's just like a searing pain that comes, and then when you pop them back in, there's another searing pain, and it kind of like, it's all right when you're like not touching them. This is just like, there's nothing to touch, so it's just like the pressure's there. I wouldn't say it's unbearable. I mean, for some people, it may be enough to take a, you know, painkiller. For me, it's not. I don't like to take painkillers. I have to be like on the floor in pain. So this is definitely not that. The teeth that hurt the most are these teeth, the ones that have the bands on them. Actually, this one hurts the most. Bands. I had bands day one yesterday, and like my teeth hurt because they're rubbing against this. I have them on my molars. My first set of molars. On my second set of molars, I have brackets, but I don't have wire attached to the brackets, so they're not doing anything right now. When I go back for my second appointment, they will replace this wire, and I will get a wire that goes on all of my brackets. I woke up and I'm like, I slept weird. I kept checking, see if my rubber bands were there. Like I kept feeling like they weren't. And the weird thing is that when you eat, when you take rubber bands off, it's like, because your mouth can only open so far with them on, you forget that, like your mouth automatically only wants to open that far. So you're just like taking food and sticking it like in your mouth that's only open that far. Then you gotta remember like, oh, I can like open my mouth fully. But I'm expecting to get used to it very fast. But eating was very strange. Eating was probably the weirdest thing that I was not prepared for. I am completely terrified I'm gonna break a bracket. You better fix my whole life. I don't like the fact that my lips touch it. And I can't do that. I can't like rub my lips together. I thought it was the elastics. Nope, it's not the elastic, it's the braces. And the elastics don't help, but without the elastics on, I still can't rub my teeth together. I genuinely feel like I'm gonna push a bracket off it when I do that. I'm gonna try to eat a lot of liquid things and some soft things just for the next week at least. And then I'm gonna try to build myself up to eating soft foods. I ate some pasta yesterday and it was really hard to eat. It was soft, it was nice, they got stuck in my brackets. I mean, it was food, but it was still really hard to eat, so I'm gonna try to eat, like, for breakfast once I'm done working out, I'm gonna go have a smoothie. A couple days ago, I burned myself in the oven. Like, I was reaching in to grab something, and I, like, put my arm up, and I have a burn right here. So then I was making something with butter, and then the butter was really hot because it was a stainless steel pan, and then I splashed an egg in it, and it literally splashed all over me, splashed on my stomach, splashed on... Here, I'll show you my arm. My arm is nowhere near as bad as my stomach, though. That's my arm. I'm also pretty sure I burned my face. Yep, right there. Yeah, the burns on my stomach are the worst, so I got these and I put them on my stomach. You know what I'm worried about is that, like, I won't look the same, you know? Like, I'm really hoping it does change a little bit of my face shape on the bottom, but it's just like, I feel like I don't look the same right now because I can't close my mouth properly. Yeah, maybe I'm being crazy, but like, I feel like I don't. And I do want to change my face shape a little bit, but I don't want to be like a complete change. The great thing about this is that it's helping me not become a mouth breather because I can't open my mouth at night, so. Good morning. I just woke up. I just wanted to show you something. I went and like brushed my teeth and all that stuff. I've had my braces. This is the third day, the morning of the third day of my braces. This ain't gonna be no anxiety vlog. This is just gonna be about braces. So I was recommended to either use wallaby bands or wolf bands. Wallaby bands are lighter. Wolf bands are give more tension. I decided to go with the wolf bands, which my teeth were really sore, and my sister was like, yeah, you should just go with the wallaby bands. But I want to show you something. I mean, I'm not saying all this was like, oh, this is all worth it, the pain. But I just want to show you something that, like, because I didn't expect this in 3 days. These are my consultation photos right here. These are the photos that I took at my consultation. These are what my teeth looked like 3 days ago. I mean, this was about a month ago, but yeah. As you can see, this big gap right here. Big gap. Here's my front. And here is a smaller gap right here. And as you can see, my molars. My momos not be touching. Literally, as you can see, the only teeth that are touching, like I've said in all my videos, are 2 teeth on this side and 2 teeth on that side. And there they are. Just these. None of these teeth are touching. None of these teeth back here are touching. 3 days wearing my wolf bands pretty much full time. Look at that. Do you see a gap? Look. No gap right here. I don't even know how, because my rubber bands are on the back of my teeth. Like, you can look at this side. Like, this is crazy. Like, 3 days and having braces. So, like, my, like, orthodontal hygienist, I don't know what to call them, they said that it was gonna be pretty fast, but honestly, I never believe anybody when it comes to speed on things, because literally, they don't know. They're just trying to make you feel better. But, like, my teeth already look a million times better. Go with braces. Don't go with aligners. Just go with braces. There's a reason why braces have been doing stuff for years. They've been around for years. I mean, if you're gonna go with an aligner treatment, I would possibly go with Invisalign. And do what you're gonna do. Don't take my advice, but I am very happy with my decision to get braces after having terrible aligners. I mean, that's what my teeth look like in those photos after 3 years of aligners. The aligner system I used didn't use the attachments and the buttons. So I would recommend, if you are gonna go with an aligner treatment, make sure they use the attachments, because that's what's gonna bring your teeth down and stuff. Oh. And as someone who's had both, literally aligners and braces, they both hurt the same. So let me talk to you about the differences between aligners and braces that I've seen so far. So aligners, it's true, you definitely have freedom to eat things. But the unfortunate thing is that, like, when you're wearing your aligners and you have your braces on, your mouth gets sore. So basically you can't eat. Like, it's the same at first for a little bit until that soreness comes down. Like, your teeth literally are sore, like you can't bite down on them. And that's the same with aligners, and I found with braces. Of course, you have your brackets to worry about with braces. Once that soreness goes away, you kind of can eat what you want. So that's the nice thing. But the soreness is the same. So this isn't a new experience. The new part of it is having to worry about breaking brackets. When I was eating yesterday and trying to bite my food, it was so difficult because it was sore. It's going to be after the soreness goes away, whether or not I feel like I can eat normally. That will be the difference between my feelings towards aligners and braces on that standpoint. I can tell you already, I like braces better. What I hate about aligners is that there's so much room for human error. You could put them in, not put them in correctly, and then all of a sudden you're like weeks behind, months behind. That's what happened to me multiple times, where I was like putting in my aligners, not realizing they weren't seated correctly, even because nobody really tells you that. Like, these Instagram and YouTube dentists do, like, kudos to them, but like nobody really tells you that. And then like I was just putting my aligners in and I was just changing them when I was supposed to, and all of a sudden I like looked in the mirror and I'm like, my teeth like don't look like, you could see how much my teeth are off from this. My tooth is completely not the direction of this aligner. I don't know how my tooth fit in here. There's just so much room for human error. There's room for human error in braces too, but it's like, it's easier for me to pop on some bands than to go and brush my teeth and pop on my aligners. I hated that about aligners. I hate having to go brush my teeth, floss, and like have to pull myself away. And the thing is, yes, you do have to pull yourself away to put your rubber bands in and kind of rinse out your mouth. It'd be great for you to brush your teeth too, but it's not the end all be all if you don't brush your teeth, as long as you do at one point. If you go like an hour or so without your bands, because the treatment's longer, it's not going to be as big as a deal. Because I have 2 months until my next appointment, so if I'm wearing my rubber bands pretty much 18 to 20 hours of the day, I feel like I'll be fine. They didn't say otherwise. They just say try to wear them full time. They said if you're doing something where you're speaking a lot, take them out because it's not going to be conducive. Yeah, no, that's not Invisalign. You literally have to wear them all the time. Like, literally, they're like, you take them out, you gotta put them right back in because you need to get to 22 hours a day, 20 to 22 hours a day. And that may sound like that's so easy. It's not. You can't, there's no chilling. There's no just chilling with your aligners out. When you're at a restaurant and you're out with your friends, what you're thinking about is how fast I can finish this so I can excuse myself, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth. And of course, there's brushing your teeth in bathrooms and then putting them in. And the thing is that some people in the public aren't genuinely, like, my mom was never nice about my aligners. Like, she was always like, oh, you have to be discreet. And I was like, I don't want to be discreet. Like, yeah, I don't want to like pop them out at the table, but it's just like, I have to eat, you know? And I'm not going to cater to other people's feelings about seeing aligners just because like they may think it's gross when I need to eat. And I hated that. I always hated feeling judged by people because I had to take out my aligners. I'll go brush my teeth in the bathroom. This turned into a rant. So I would choose braces over aligners. I'm only 3 days in and I have like a year to go. But another thing is they talk to you about like your wires and stuff poking and they give you wax. Yes. Very important. I was like, whatever to this wax. I'm like, yeah, if I see something poking me in my mouth, I'll just put some wax on it. This has saved me from not the wires. Okay, again, it's only been 3 days, but this. You see these 2 teeth? Oh, maybe it's these 2 teeth. They got these on them, the little hooks for my rubber bands, because I'm very positive eventually I will have rubber bands on those teeth. They cut into my lip. They cut into this part of my lip right here. This one in particular, this one. So, put wax on it. I slept with the wax on both of them last night, It was amazing. It hurts like so bad. It was just such a bad irritant. Like I just kept having like, should we go like this or like go like or put it around my mouth, like my lips around my mouth. It was so weird. My sister was like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's just cutting my lip. And then I was like, wait, wax. And it was like an instant relief when I put the wax on for it. So utilize your wax. It's like it's for more than you think. Or maybe I'm just dumb and I just didn't realize. I just can't believe I have braces. This is cutting me up right now because I don't have my wax on because I'm about to go eat. Oh crap. My stainless steel pan is heating up. This has been a journey. Like literally, I can't believe I have them. I can't believe the journey is to this point. I was chatting it up and my thing died. But my other camera died. So basically, I kind of was just popping on here as I was driving to work this afternoon to just kind of give a little update on my braces and just talk about how like I'm feeling about them. Basically, if you've never had aligners or braces, then this will be a new experience to you, and like the pain will be new and stuff. But if you've had aligners and you're going into braces or vice versa, you will realize that the pain is pretty much the same. Basically what will happen is your mouth will get soreish and then your teeth will hurt. So basically when you're eating, your teeth will like just not feel strong enough to be doing what they're doing to you. Like they will feel so weak. It's very, like I said, it's very strange if you never felt it before, but for me, I had with my aligners. You have aligners, you take your aligners out and you eat. And you can pretty much eat anything. The thing is that when your mouth is sore, it's gonna be pretty much the same as braces. You're gonna wanna eat soft food because it's gonna be really difficult. Now, the thing is that with braces, you can't because you risk breaking a bracket. So basically it doesn't matter. Like at first you can eat soft foods and then transition to hard foods with aligners, or you can just go all right in and just eat the hard foods and just eat them slowly because it's gonna be hard to do it. It's not like, oh, if your teeth can hit, like, no, it's gonna be difficult. You probably can do it, it's just, it'll hurt. Like when you're going to eat something, you almost feel like you need to take something out of your mouth because it doesn't feel right that you're eating with some gear in your mouth. Like for me, like I said, aligners, I had to, sorry, this person was like pulling up, like they were trying to watch me. I forgot what I was saying now. So basically, like every time I go to eat, I'm like, I can't be eating, right? I have something in my mouth, like I have to take it out. And it's so weird for me to be eating with this in my mouth. With aligners, you took it out, you ate, you put it back in. And once you get over the initial like first few sets of pain, like the first few, changing your sets the first few times, it doesn't get that painful. Like yes, your mouth gets sore the first few days every time you change your aligners, which is probably the equivalent. I'm assuming, I have not got my braces tightened yet because I've only had them for a week. I'm assuming changing your aligners is kind of the equivalent of getting your braces tightened, where it gets sore for a couple days and then, but at first it's like you can't really eat much, but then like when you're changing aligners after the first few times, it's like the soreness is not bad at all. Actually, another thing, having to worry about things getting stuck in your braces is weird because aligners, you don't. That's very different. Knowing that like after both of them, you do have to brush your teeth. Aligners, I kind of like felt weird if I didn't brush my teeth, but technically I guess like there's really no reason why you can't just rinse your mouth out and put them back in. You should brush your teeth at one point. But these, depending on the food, you really have to brush your teeth because everything is in your braces. So I thought, like, I actually was like, oh, I won't have to brush my teeth kind of after these because it's just, they'll be in my mouth. But I actually have to put on rubber bands. So it's basically like having to put on aligners to my aligners because I have to wear my rubber bands full time. The thing I like about my rubber bands is the fact that I don't feel like, oh my goodness, like I have to put them on. Like I am supposed to be wearing them full time, yes, but it's not like I feel like that pressure of like my teeth are gonna stop moving, like because I'm gonna be like this. I don't go back to the dentist for another 2 months, so it's like I got 2 months of making sure my teeth are good, and you know it's not like I'm changing every week. So it's like if I go 4 hours in total in a day without my rubber bands, I know, like I'm pretty positive I'm good. But yeah, those are just honestly the differences that I've seen in aligners and braces. My teeth have already changed, and I think I've shown you. Like my molars have come down, my front these teeth have come down. It's like so amazing.